investors, I'm Ashley Berry, and today on Stocks to Watch, we're spotlighting PesoRama Inc. PesoRama Inc. is trading on the TSXV as Peso, and this interview is being disseminated on behalf of PesoRama. So the Canada-based company is focused on dollar stores in Mexico with a rapidly growing retail footprint. Joining us to talk about all of this is Rahim Bhaloo, founder and CEO as well as chairman of PesoRama. So Rahim, thank you so much for joining us. Excited for this conversation.
Thank you for having me, Ashley.
Yes, and many of our viewers are familiar with this massive success of Dollarama in Canada. You're essentially bringing that same high growth model to Mexico. For those watching who are really new to this story, investors that don't really know about this, what would you say makes the Mexican market so perfect for this dollar store expansion?
Well, first of all, pure size. We're 135 million people in Mexico and growing. Dollarama operates 1,800 stores in Canada with a population of 35 million people. We're based out of Mexico City, and in and around Mexico City, we have 25 million people, which is really 80% the size of Canada. So the opportunity in Mexico is massive. The white space potential is somewhere between 5 to 10,000 stores.
Wow, fantastic. And I understand, obviously, building a reliable supply chain in Mexico is no small feat, from sourcing products to managing logistics. So what steps would you say the company has taken to strengthen its supply chain and really keep the shelves stocked as the store count grows? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Yeah, supply chain is the name of the game in this business. Customers are coming in looking for product on a daily basis. So that supply chain of our core base product alongside with our new product that we introduce every week and our seasonal merchandise is key to the success of our business. We have a distribution center located right in Mexico, 75,000 square feet. We have offices in China and other parts of the world. We have our own in-house logistics team, and we manage cargo manufacturing from the time it leaves port till the time it lands into Mexico, then into our distribution center, and then the final mile into the stores. And we deliver thousands upon thousands of cases on a weekly basis to all of our stores.
Yeah, and I have to imagine that you have a phenomenal team. Can you tell us a little bit about the team you have at PesoRama?
Sure. I mean, our head of commercial, Yolanda, was with Walmart for 31 years, opened the first Walmart in Mexico, and we're lucky to have her on board, understands the consumer, what the consumer is looking for. Rodrigo, our chief operating officer, comes from a background of retail in China, in Colombia, in Europe, used to opening 300-400 stores a year for a company called D1 in Colombia. So when we talk about growth, we're well positioned.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the last time you and I sat down, I was really touched because you talked about, and you mentioned Yolanda and the consumer. So you talked about like where strategically these stores are located and how they really are changing lives for families there in Mexico. Can you talk a little bit about that again for those that may have not seen our first interview together?
Sure. Our real estate strategy is really 50% of our stores located in shopping centers and 50% of our stores are standalones, high traffic neighborhoods. And if you look at our assortment, all of our product is under 100 pesos. And 80% of our product is under 50 pesos. So, when you equate that to Canadian dollars, everything in that store is $7 and under. We have 7,000 SKUs. So, if somebody's looking for a birthday gift, family wants to buy a gift for their kids, day-to-day cleaning supplies, hygiene products, whatever it may be, we're that kind of one-stop shop that allows you to, with the vast assortment that we have, shop in a well-lit, organized, unbelievable product that is well priced, probably 20 to 30% cheaper than our competitors. And that really resonates well with Mexican families.
Oh, I can only imagine. And, with the essentials. And I know last time we spoke, you talked about, they're leaving church or they're getting ready to go to church and they stop in there. And so that was just really touching to me. So let's talk about, it's underrepresented there in Mexico with the dollar store market. So how are you approaching your expansion strategy here?
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I think we're focused on high traffic locations. I mean, Mexico is a big market. Mexico City is a big city. So we want our stores right now in and around the Mexico City area where we can service them from our distribution center and our head office. So the focus over the next 2 years will be in and around Mexico City and the greater Mexico City area. Gives us about 30 million people to have access to, which means thousands of stores. So we're just getting started. Every one of our stores makes money. And this year we plan to double our footprint in Mexico.
Yeah, and I'm just going to throw this out there. What are the customer testimonials, or what really touches you the most about the work that you do, and again, how you're changing lives there?
It's the value proposition. Family comes in, it's a kid's birthday. Not everybody can afford that fancy toy, but when they buy that little Hot Wheels car, which is one of my number one SKUs, and 35 pesos, and that kid smiles, that touches me.
Mm, wonderful. Love to hear that. So, for investors out there, maybe just learning about your story, obviously, seeing the video, seeing the impact that you're hearing, the impact that you're making, what makes it such a compelling investment opportunity today?
You're getting in early. I mean, look at Dollarama, look at Dollar Tree, look at Dollar General, look at Five Below. You're coming into an opportunity where we are relatively cheap compared to what we're doing. We're doubling our footprint this year in sales. We're just ready to grow. All of our stores make money. And you can look at the stock charts of Dollarama. I mean, if you had gotten in when they went public, I mean, it would be a very different story, different lives for most people. So I think you're getting an opportunity where we have the growth opportunity in terms of the potential. We've de-risked the investment now that we operate 32 stores. We're opening 2, 3 stores a month. So really you're coming in at the ground level.
And you talk about the growth opportunity. How do you see the company's brand and customer loyalty really evolving as you scale across Mexico?
Look, I think loyalty is huge, and it's brand recognition. The only way to get proper brand recognition is opening stores. And from the footprint that we have customers that come in daily, come in weekly. And I think the brand is well positioned based on the fact of the value proposition. You're coming into a store that's organized, well lit, approximately 5 to 6,000 square feet in size, 7,000 SKUs. It's a quick way for people to come in and get what they need, and then look at all the new items that arrive. We're very big on seasonal, so customers have recognized the fact when it's Christmas, Halloween, back to school, Mother's Day, Easter, we're that shop. So I think that customers are now beginning to trust us, and that's the key to this business.
Yeah, trust. Absolutely. Well, really looking forward to following your journey. Thank you so much, Rahim Bhaloo, founder, CEO, and chairman of PesoRama. Thanks again, all of you investors, for tuning in here to Stocks to Watch. And you can learn more at pesorama.ca.
Thank you, Ashley.